Hey guys, it's Rebecca. We're trying a new room today. It's my home office. So, we can work and play in here. We're going to do some hip openers today. So, another relaxing yoga class. I'm hoping to be able to do a couple more sport yogas this week once my shoulder heals up a little bit more. But for now, we're going to do a bunch of hip openers, just get those babies wide open and juicy. And I'm really glad you're here. Okay, let's find our mats. All right. Oh, let's stay nice and relaxed. Let's be seated. Good. If you need a little more energy today, bring those palms up. If you need to kind of relax that energy, bring those palms down. We're going to take our 3-part yoga breath deep into the belly, into the ribs and lungs, into the chests and backs. Releasing from our bellies, releasing from our ribs and lungs, chests and backs. And as we inhale, let's create space. Space in our minds, space in our hearts, space in our bodies. And let that energy run freely and flow. And as we exhale, release any stress or tension that you may be experiencing. Letting go of anything that may have happened before class or you anticipate might happen after class. Let it all go. And gently open those eyes with a soft focus, or you can keep those eyes shut if you like. We're going to come right into our cat-cow today, coming on to those hands and knees. Good. And we're just going to start with that tailbone, tilting it up towards the sky, dropping the belly, reaching up with the crown of the head. Exhaling, rolling through the spine, releasing from the crown of the head. Inhaling as our bellies drop, exhaling as our backs round. Good, let's come right into our neutral spine. Okay, we're gonna work those hips a little bit so we can open them. So we're gonna take one leg, one knee out to the side. Good, and we're gonna circle. Full range of motion. Good, when you're ready, circle in the opposite direction. Bring it back to center, sit back into the pose of the child, reaching forward with those hands, resting the forehead down. Awesome, coming back up. All right, let's go to the other side. I'm going to turn so you can see. Good, we're going to bring that knee out to the side and we're going to circle. Good. And when you're ready, take that circle in the other direction. Beautiful. Bring it down and sit back into the pose of the child. Extend through the spine. Okay, let's gently come up. Let's tuck our toes. Good. Let's lift up into our down dog. Press those heels down towards the floor. Extend through the spine. Bring the heart center close to the thighs. Good. Let's bicycle side to side. Pedaling those heels. Beautiful. Okay, let's walk those feet forward so we're standing in a nice forward fold. Release the head, neck, and shoulders. Good. Let's inhale, dragging those fingertips up our shins into our monkey. And let's exhale into our chair. Inhaling all the way up. Let's exhale all the way back down. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Let's sit back into that chair. Tiny little pulses. Good. Hitch up your britches. Inhale it all the way up. Good. Let's step it wide. Toes pointed out to the sides. Let's bring those fingertips down towards the floor. Inhale up. This is not a plie because you're sticking your booty back. Good. If it were a plie, we'd be here, but we're not. We're sticking that booty back. Inhaling as we're lifting, exhaling as we're lowering. Good. One more of these. Inhale it all the way up. Bring those toes forward. Let's bend one knee, extend the other. Good. Bring it to the other side. Ooh. Add a twist if you want. I love this move. I probably use it too much, but I love it. Beautiful. Bring it back to center. Wide-legged forward fold. Good. Let's bend those knees. Good. Inhale all the way up. All right, let's point your toe out to the side. Doesn't matter which side you want to start. Let's go into that warrior two. Beautiful. Let's come into that extended angle. Use your elbow to press that thigh away. We're just starting, so just keep that elbow here for now. You can reach down towards the floor in a little bit. Good. Come back to center. Let's go into reverse warrior. Back to warrior two. Inhaling as you're reaching. Exhaling as you're transitioning. Okay, let's hold it right here into that warrior two. Woo. Use that elbow to press that thigh out. Good. Now straighten that front leg. Bring the hand down and just work yourself right into your triangle. Beautiful. Stack those shoulders, stack those hips. Try not to bring it forward. Let's bring it all the way up. Bring those toes forward, forward fold, wide-legged forward fold. Release it down. Shake out your head and neck if you want to. Bend those knees deeply, slowly come up. Good, let's move those feet in the other direction. Warrior two. Good, let's come into our extended angle. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling. All right, let's come into that extended angle. Use that elbow, reach. Okay, let's extend that front leg. Find yourself in your triangle. Extending through the crown of the head, extending through the tailbone. Beautiful, gently come up. Let's bring those toes forward one more time, wide-legged forward fold. Okay, from here, we're gonna heel toe in, not all the way. We're gonna drop that tailbone, press those thighs out with the elbows into our yoga squat. Breathe. Beautiful. Let's open to one side. If you're happy right here, stay right here. Use that tricep to press that leg away. Good, if you want to, you can take that top hand, bring it behind, and bind. Good. Otherwise, just stay right where you are. Keep externally rotating those hips out towards the back. Good, gently come back to your yoga squat. Breathe. Feel the connection with the bottom of your feet on your mat. All right, let's switch sides, open. If you're happy here, stay right here. Otherwise, you can take those fingertips behind and maybe bind. Good. Keep pressing those knees back. Good, let's release that back into that yoga squat. Press those elbows against those inner thighs. All right, we're gonna bring those hands down. Step your feet together into a forward fold. Release your head, neck, and shoulders. Whew. Good, from the top of your mat, step your right foot back into a lunge. Good, stay right here if you need a little stability. Inhale those arms up if you feel pretty stable. Good, press that back heel back, sink down into the pelvic floor. Good, take your opposite arm up. So your leg that's forward, the opposite arm. Good, we're gonna plant that hand into the instep. We're gonna twist and look over that back shoulder, maybe extend the arm. Woo. Bring both hands to that instep. Bring the back knee down. Good, should feel a big stretch right here in your hip flexor and your quadricep. Hold it here. Okay, if you want, you can stay right here or you can bend that back knee, reach back into a quadricep stretch. Good, you can balance this if you want to, but you can keep it right here too. I'm injured on my left shoulder, so I'm gonna stay right here. Yeah, every day is different. Gorgeous. Okay, release that leg if you have it. We're gonna meet everybody here. Okay, from here, we're gonna crawl out toward off our mats, okay? And we're gonna let this knee gently open to the side. We have to flex this foot so that we're taking care of the ankle and the knee joints. If that does not feel good, I want you to keep that foot firmly planted on your mat, okay? Whichever one feels better. Either way, we're gonna crawl out this way. If your hands are off the mat, that's fine. If your forearms are off the mat, that's fine too. Just make sure you're extending through that spine. All right, let's step firmly back into that front foot. All right, let's bring that knee behind. Let's come down onto our bellies. Beautiful. Elbows are in, hands are right at our sides. We're gonna inhale into that cobra or baby cobra. Squeeze your glutes, push your hips into the mat. Breathe. Good, we're gonna exhale down. Now you can do another cobra or you can go into a bow pose, holding onto your feet. Keep your knees in alignment with your hips. Don't let them come out to the sides. Push your feet into the palms of your hands and lift. So you can do this or you can do your cobra, whichever one works best for you. Okay, breathe. All right, as we exhale, we're going to release. Beautiful. All right, let's come into the pose of the child. Press back into those hips. Reach forward with the hands. Rest the forehead down. Okay, you stay right where you are. I'm just switching positions so you can see what I'm doing. All right, gently come up. This time we're going to use the other foot. We're going to step it forward, okay? Coming into that lunge. Remember that lunge we were in? We're going to hold it right here. If you need a little balance, keep those those hands on the floor. Otherwise, you can inhale up, sink it down. Good. Whichever leg is in front, you're going to take the opposite hand. Actually, I'm thinking I did it wrong. My bad. Okay, take the opposite hand, bring it into the instep of your foot, all right? If that's enough, stay right here. Otherwise, look over that shoulder, maybe extend the hand up. Good, press back through that heel. Keep breathing. Okay, let's exhale it down. Let's bring the knee down. Good, so we're in that really nice stretch right here through the hip flexor and the quadricep. You can stay right here, pressing a little bit into those hips. If you want a little different sensation, you can bend that back knee, hold on to the foot, press into those hips still. You can go into that balance if you want to, or stay right here. Okay, let's release that. Let's bring both hands into the instep of our foot. If we're happy here, we're going to stay right here. Or we're going to take those hands off the mat. Or we're going to bring the forearms down to the mat. You can flex your foot, let your knee drop out to the side, or keep that foot solidly placed on your mat. Okay, step firmly into that front foot. All right, we're going to step forward into our forward fold. Good. Release your head, neck, and shoulders. Whew. Slide those fingertips up your shins into your monkey. Good. Exhale into your chair. Let's inhale. Flow it. Exhale. Okay, let's inhale. Bring hands to heart center. All right, whichever side you want, you're gonna float one foot up and solidly ground through the opposite foot. Okay, then you're gonna place that ankle on top of the opposite quadricep and sit down into your standing pigeon. Good, flex this foot right here, protect your ankle and your knee joints. I'll be so happy to get on a wood floor in a studio. But I have to say, honestly, my muscles and ligaments around the ankle have never been stronger having to balance on thick carpet. I know I say this like every lesson, so just ignore me. All right, let's bring that foot down. Inhaling all the way up. Phew, let's exhale. All right, slowly lift the other foot up. Place the ankle on top of the opposite quadricep. Sitting down. Continue to externally rotate your top hip. Good. Okay, put that foot down. Inhale all the way up. Ooh, I think we're ready for a chest opener. Okay, let's clasp those hands behind your back or hold on to a fake beach ball. Lift that heart center up towards the sky. Breathe right into that heart. Let it go. And exhale. Ooh, let's roll those shoulders. Inhaling and exhaling. One more time. Okay, let's continue with the hip openers. We're gonna take, go to one side of your mat, doesn't matter which, and you're gonna take a foot behind, okay? We're gonna inhale those arms up, and we're gonna reach and stretch. If this feels good and safe to you, I want you to stay right here. Otherwise, you're gonna bend that front knee and extend that back foot. You're just gonna kind of walk it out. Good, keep flexing that back foot again so that you're taking care of the ankle and the knee joints. Good, come down only as far as is comfortable. You're gonna feel a huge stretch right through the IT band right there. Breathe. Keep sinking down. All right, slowly step it back. Ooh. Good, let's roll it all the way back up. Okay, coming to the other side of your mat. All right, taking that foot behind, reaching. Good, if that feels good, you're gonna stay right here. Otherwise, you're gonna bend that front knee, work that back leg, keep flexing that ankle, gently come down. Nice. Now we don't start off with a stretch like this. You gotta get warm before, because these are pretty intense. All right, slowly bring that foot back. Good, forward fold. And slowly bring it all the way back up. Let's roll those shoulders up, back and down. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Add the elbows. Add the arms. Good. Let's roll the shoulders forward. Keep going, we're gonna add a little light. The sun is kind of going down, so the light is changing quite a bit. Good. Add the elbows. And add the arms. If you're a swimmer, swim butterfly. Good, really open up your chest. Bring those arms all the way around. Good, and bring those hands back to your sides. Lift those shoulders up, drop them. Inhaling, exhaling. One more time. Okay. Woo. All right, let's come down onto our mats. All right, we're gonna hold on to one knee and we're just gonna roll onto our backs. Okay. Make sure my mat's all situated here. Okay, we're gonna bring those knees into our chests and we're just gonna rock gently, slowly across our backs. Good, placing our hands on our knees. Good, we're gonna draw a big circle on the ceiling. And let's take that circle in the other direction. Gorgeous. Okay, put your left foot down and extend your right leg up towards the ceiling. We're gonna rotate through that ankle. Good, if you want to, you can extend that left leg. That's fine. I'm gonna have to give myself a little room to do that. Good, and if you haven't started to, go ahead and rotate in the other direction. Okay, now we're gonna flex our feet and point, flexing and pointing. Good, and the next time we flex, we're gonna drop that knee down towards the armpit, okay? You can hold onto your hamstring, your calf, or the bottom of your foot. Use a little bit of pressure there, feeling a little bit of pressure in the hip joint. Good, let's bend that knee. And we're just gonna invite this knee over to the opposite side. Keep that right shoulder firmly planted. Good. Extend that arm out to the side if that feels okay. Look at your fingertips if that feels okay. Big stretch. Good, bring that back to center. Let's bring the knees back in, rocking gently side to side across that low back. All right, holding on to hamstrings or calves or your big toes or the outsides of your feet, whatever works best for you. We're gonna bend our knees like we're gonna leg press up towards the ceiling. Drop those knees down towards the armpits, good, into a nice happy baby. Relax your back as you exhale. If you're happy here, I want you to stay right here. Otherwise, if you want to extend those legs, you sure can. Good, bring the knees or the legs back together. Good, let's bring the right foot down. Keep that left leg extended. Let's rotate through the left ankle. And let's rotate in the other direction when you're ready. Good. Let's flex our feet and point. Flexing and pointing. Good. And the next time you flex your foot, let's drop it down towards the armpit, holding onto hamstring, calf, or the bottom of your foot. Good. You can keep that right leg extended or bent, however you like. Okay, straightening out the right leg if you haven't already. We're going to bend that left knee into the body, invite it over towards the right side of the body. Keep your left shoulder firmly planted on your mat. Good. Maybe extend your left arm out to the side and look at your fingertips. Awesome. Let's bring it back to center. Okay, one more time, rocking gently side to side across the low back. Okay, if you want to, you can hold on to your shins, let those knees drop out to the side. Play around with your knees. See where you get the best stretch. Maybe the knees drop away, maybe the knees pull in. Just feeling the best stretch from the groin as it connects to the interior of the knee. Make sure the knees and the groin feel okay. We're just stretching those muscles. Okay, let's bring those knees together one more time. Getting ready for your Shavasana. You can bring those feet down. If you're taking care of your low back, spread your feet wide. Let your knees rest against each other. If you'd like a little bit more hip opening, go ahead and bring the soles of your feet together, externally rotating those hips. Good, into a nice cobbler pose, or you can just extend those legs straight out. Whichever position you're in, make sure those shoulder blades are tucked under like little bird wings, and pull that tailbone away from the crown of your head so you've got lots of space in between your vertebrae. Ooh, and let's go back to that three-part yoga breath. Deep into our bellies, into our ribs and lungs, into our chests and backs. Releasing from our bellies, our ribs and lungs, chests and backs. Imagining that our breath is a big wave, and the wave washes in as we inhale, bringing all the treasures. And then as we exhale, it takes away all of our stress and worry. Okay, I want you to stay in Shavasana for as long as you need, just resting and breathing. The light in me recognizes and honors the light in you. Namaste, and I'll see you next time.